So for Wraith, I like Bone Clapper. It kind of does the same thing as the Eerie add-on that makes it silent. You can kind of go behind walls and maybe get grabs and definitely get easy hits. This one kind of gives you some help in chase because you can uncloak at the pallet and they kind of don't know where you are for a little bit. It can help out a little bit. Always run blood point offering. Then nurses for stealth killers and for killers that can make good on the information, like a huntress or a nurse, possibly even a blight for stealth. But for stealth killers, especially nurses, is really good. You can kind of, especially for Wraith, because he can move fast during his stealth. You can kind of like scan a part of the map that you know they might be at, and if they're self-healing, whatever, you can just see them. Bam Bam to help in chase, because Wraith fucking sucks in chase. At lower, what you call it, MMR, you don't really need it. With a higher MMR, everyone and their mother knows how to play every loot the best of all time. And since he's only an M1 killer, like he can get that first hit kind of easy if you sneak up on him, but getting the injury to down phase is like stupid dumb hard. Make your choice. You can kind of make good on that a lot of the time, or at least make them scared because they won't want to step on a gen because they're exposed for 60 seconds that they're unhooking. And you can get back to unhook or back to the hook very fast with Wraith because it's all power. And then Surge to kind of help out with gens because usually if you're downing people, it's gonna be by a gen, or if it's not by a gen, then I mean you're Wraith, so you can just cloak right quick, kick a gen, and then do whatever you need. I might as well explain my other build. For Huntress, I go for full Aura Read, Nurses, Lethal, Deerstalk, and then Darkness Revealed. Sometimes I put the Scourge that gives you the Aura Read. Let me see if I can find it before I find a match. Right here, Floods of Rage. After they get unhooked, you see everyone for 7 seconds. Then Lethal adds every aura duration for by 2 seconds. So this is actually 9 seconds. Oak Haft, her best add-on in my opinion. You can throw hatchets, or after throwing a hatchet, you can recover faster, so you can get a melee or get another hatchet up. And then this one is kind of just a whatever add-on. So I'm probably better off using the undetectable one after reloading, but I only have 5 of them as you can see. But I guess I'm running out of these two, so you know, whatever. And then the other killer, yeah, Spirit. Make your choice. She can make good on unhook value very often because a lot of people try to stay healthy against Spirit because staying injured against her, she can hear you mid chase while in her power, and it just makes it very easy down. But with this, they're kind of less likely to heal under hook, or if they are healing under hook, then you can just down the savior and then you get a good deal going. Nowhere to hide because Spirit's so good in chase, people just hide against her. So this is very good. You kick it in, see all the auras. Pop. After you hook someone, you get a lot of Jin regression, and then Tinkerer for information, and also to possibly get grabs with Spirit's power. For her, I usually like running movement speed and recharge. As you can see, I have like 30 of both of these. On my other build, I have a build called In Fury. So you run Enduring from Billy, you run Spirit Fury from Spirit, you run Hubris from Knight, and Brutal from Trapper, or there's another palette based perk. But basically it's like a full palette build, palette type build. Very good in chase, but you have no gen regression or anything, so it's kind of more of a meme build or a fun build. But Spirit kind of can make good on that because she's an S tier killer, 1, and then 2, her power is movement based, so you can kind of get people to smack pallets on your head and explode them and get very good downs. Oh, got the bing bong. I really don't like this one. And plus, the bells actually jingle, so they can kind of hear you through walls. Kind of, I mean, this one's kind of the same way with the chains, so. But I do like this one. I feel like it fits his lore a lot better than the other skins. He black. year 8 cakes. They're showing me up. I don't even think I played that year. So immediately off spawn, I'm gonna try to scope them out, see where they spawned at. First of all, I mean, see what map it is first. And from where you spawn as killer, I mean, you'll get the hang of it. But you can determine where survivors spawned in comparison to you, because they're gonna spawn either on the other side of the map, vertical or horizontal. And so those are the first two places you go. And then obviously, as survivor, you want to get the inner gens done first, and then knock out the outer gens on the later stages of the match. So I'll always check my inner gens first, see if make sure they don't get high progress on them early, and then hopefully they 3-gen themselves and I get an easy win. But yeah, this map there's 2 elevated gens, so I kind of don't care about those too much. Wraith makes it really easy to scan the map. I see I already found my first person. See, I'm unclicking behind the wall. Oh my god, that's so annoying. She's an idiot. I leave her. Wraith is very good at getting that first hit, but other than that, he kind of lost the ball. That pallet's still blocked from that girl's perk. But this girl's in a much worse position than that V was, so I'm actually gonna chase this out, see if I can get the pallets out of her, like so. She has Lithe, oh my lord. She drops this pallet? If she drops this pallet, this is so good for me. I can kind of trap her here. So yeah, Wraith, he gets movement speed boost after getting out of his power, and that movement speed translates into a longer lunge. So if you trap a survivor at a pallet like that, you can oftentimes get the down. So usually I would go kick that pallet, but I haven't seen any other people, so I kind of want to annoy people on gens. Yeah, they're on main gen right here. I'm gonna get far from the hook so I can make your choice value. I think I might not get it though. She heard me because Wraith snarls. Good players hear that. Just get her to drop this. I don't really care about getting stunned. Just make sure you don't get stunned while invisible. What do I do? I want to make your choice value, so I'm gonna stay away from the hook. But I do want to get this Claudette. But if she starts going towards hook, I might. Well, yeah, she did the thing there. Nice. Don't lunge whenever when you're very close to the pallet. You have to just regular swing. If you lunge, you could sometimes cheat yourself out of a free hit. So this loop is horrible, so I can literally just play this out. And yeah, she's just dying in the corner because she knows she's dead. I don't want to hook her actually. Yeah, my hook is stupid far, so I'm actually just going to leave her on the ground. Sometimes it's a good play, sometimes it's not. Really situational. That's a game sense thing. I can't really teach that. Not well anyway. So this girl, she's injured, so that's 1. I love that. And then 2, she might not hear my snarling, which she doesn't. So she's dead here. Oh my god, I'm sorry. That's so sad. That's actually so sad, bro. Okay, so I do that. She has that 1 perk, so I actually won't do this real quick. And then we get out of here. Oh, nice. Is there a girl back here? Oh. Alright, well. This girl's AFK. That explains why they don't have 4 gens on my head already. Well, this is a bad showcase game, bro. Fucking AFK person. Yeah, I should have downed that girl. I'm pretty terrible for that, but, you know, it is what it is. This girl's ringing into the map to pallets and shit, so if she notices me, which she just did, I'm gonna try to get a pallet out of her and then I leave. What the fuck is she doing? Okay. She could have lived right there. I'm not sure why she did that. Oh, shit. I think that's why. Oh, no. She's also If that was a flashlight, that would be really bad for me. I got a little complacent there, so I'm trying not to do that. Got 2 people come for save here. Injured girl, I'm gonna try to go for her if I can. Yeah, let's go for it. She's gonna want to stun me because of her build. So just respect it to the max. Nice. Do I pick her up? Yeah, sure. So I think that was Kate that screamed from the make your choice. So Kate is exposed or 1 hit down for the next minute. I'm not gonna pick this AFK girl up, just so I can try to make good on my make your choice value here. So I see this Kate. I'm gonna try to block her off from the pallet. Nice. You don't have to uncloak to take people from levels, so that worked out right there. Legend still aggressing, very good. I see them with nurses. This is why nurses calling is so good. I'm pretty sure this girl healed the downed girl, so she doesn't have with decisive strike. Ooh, I don't get this. I'm gonna convince her. Fuck. Okay. I tried to. I mean, this loop, the freaking tree. If that tree wasn't there, I'd get that down. But she's being annoying. Okay. Okay, this Claudie's 1 hit down, so I kind of want to go for her. But yeah, okay, with that girl and that pallet situation, I convinced her that I was going to swing for the pallet because I know her build, she really wants to stun me. I gave up. But with her build, she really wants to stun me, right? And so I know she's going to immediately drop pallet if I pretend like I'm going to go for it. So then I just respect the pallet, try to go around, and then swings. I could have doubled back when I acted like I was gonna go around, or when I was trying to go around and swing for her, but Bamboozle's really gonna help me here. I'll do this right here. Oh my gosh, she's such an idiot. Okay, let me try to explain that better. So yeah, in this situation, she doesn't know which direction I'm coming from, so you fake one direction, go the other. But I don't have a red stain, so it's really hard to fake my direction because of my infinity symbol add-on. So she kind of just panic dropped and then ran for the window. So that's why I called her bad there. But you know, she's not terrible. All right, so now we just got 2 more girlies to look for. This girl's still AFK. I just saw Claudette, I think. Oh no, I didn't. See, Claudette screamed for the make your choice, but she's injured, so it really doesn't matter. I think I hooked her, yeah, right here, nurse's value. I tried to cut her off from her resources, which is Shack. Shack is a really good resource. I'll just full commit to this side here. Now I can play this pallet possibly. She guesses correctly. She wanted to run for Shack, but now she has to run to this loop over here, which already has a drop pallet. So this is so much better for me. This loop right here still has the pallet, but it's a much weaker loop than Shack. I'm gonna go ahead and just pre-bamboozle this window. Okay. If she tried to play the pallet and then jump through the window, she would have killed herself, but instead she goes for that play, which was definitely something. So now we just got the last girl to look for. She's most likely gonna get Hatch, but I am Wraith, so finding Hatch is kind of easy for me. So we shall see. left, but she wanted to gloat and like teabag on top of the hatch, and that's why she just killed herself. So, or that's why she's dead here. No, that's not why she killed herself. So we just fake that pallet. We know she wants to stun for her build. So predictable. This pallet's blocked. She reached too far into that one. She's console. She is in fact console. PC player would never make that mistake of running too far into the pallet. Already. Actually, before I stop recording, let me look at these builds. That wasn't really a good showcase game because they fucking gave up 3 seconds to match and one person was AFK. So we're gonna unsportsman like them. But yeah, P370 team, brand new part. Why this thing is still in the game, no idea. Built to last, so she had a full toolbox build. Counterforce in case I had hexes. Stake out potential energy for more gen rushing, self-care. Bond, lithe. Part expiration, okay, that's funny. And then she had the build that everyone runs, finesse, lithe, 5 moves ahead, blah 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 blah. So I mean they had all the stuff to do really good that game and they just fumbled. I'm gonna do one more Wraith game and do one that actually counts.